Susie and Tony, I want to kick off the design process with a couple of options for you. At the back of your property, you have an easement represented by those two red poles there, which we have to deal with. In this first concept, what I've done, I've really just run off between the two posts of your rear veranda. I've left the studio decking as it is and just kind of built at the same level straight off from there. So in this particular pool, what I've done is I've made this, it's 8 meters in length by 3.5 meters, and I've given you 2.5 meters of paving down one side and 1 meter down the other side. So it doesn't sit quite in the middle, but I wanted to be able to have room for umbrellas and chairs down on this side. Change the end of the decking, so we have steps down to the lawn. And looking out from the house, this pool, I've given you a bit of a stone wall and seating space at the end. And of course, we've got to get this pool fencing to work. So I've had to undo your balustrading. I've had to rebuild a new balustrading in the same sort of picket style, but it's got to come up to 1.2 meters in height. It has to be compliant. Looking out from the studio still functions as it is. Sliding doors open up, but you do have to get this pool fence to go across the front of it. So there'll be a pool gate, and then we can position that anywhere, but really probably closer to the stairs. So we have one on this side and one onto the side of the lawn. And as far as interior finishes go, the colours of tiles, we can explore lots of options there. Steps and depths and swim outs and spas and all sorts of things to do with the interior we can explore there. The paving, I've gone for a light coloured paving. Again, lots of different options, from concrete to travertine to marble to just loads of different options to play with. I wanted to go with a lighter option there. And at one end of this pool, I've got a cover pit actually in the paving. On the second pool, what I did was I made it, this is 4x7, so it's actually by surface area, it's a bigger pool by about 4 square meters. And what I wanted to do with this pool is to show you the option of being able to give you that secondary seating spot within the pool fence zone. So in terms of being able to go out and be in that pool area with the kids and with family and friends and all of that, you have that secondary seating spot. That's not really in the studio. The studio can either be open or closed, but I kind of like the idea that we provide you with a shaded spot. Sunbeds at the end of the pool with an umbrella, obviously. Towards your rear deck, what I've done up here is I've given you a seat with an opening lid, so we can store all the toys there. We can put a cover underground, which you can just see in front of those people's feet there. And what I've done up on the balcony is I've actually taken out the picket style fencing and replace that with glass panels so that we can just have a nice clear view out. I do like the pickets. I think the pickets go really well with the house, but I was just giving you this as an option to consider whether you maybe like to just replace that with glass. And a small patch of lawn down the side. I think that's about all that we can do. So what I wanted to do with this shaded area is replicate some of the stonework. It's obviously not going to be exactly the same, but I did want to sort of replicate or reproduce the connotation of having the stone wall, which is now on the boundary. The left-hand edge, as you can see here, the one furthest towards the rear boundary, is actually on the easement line. So I need to find out exactly where that sewer pipe is, which I'm waiting for some information on at the moment. I've got a TV back there, great at night time for doing lighting, up lighting, down lighting. We can create a really nice cozy environment in that corner there. The paving space around this pool is about 1.5 meters around the three sides, and then 2.5 meters at the rear. So let me know what you think of these two options. They're subtle. The pool sizes are subtle, and obviously the pavilion seating that's within that pool fenced area is probably the major difference. And finally, I just wanted to show you a sun study. So from morning to evening, how the shadows will move across that space.